Okay, draft 14, starting at gold tier 4. Still in Theros, obviously. Last time we had a Dream Trawler deck that got 5 wins, but basically I picked Dream Trawler, pick one, pack one, and then just autopiloted the rest of the draft, picking blue and white cards not particularly well, and then played okay in the games and got to 5 wins. So we're going to go back in and hopefully draft properly today. or maybe not, because this is one of the most busted cards in the entire set. It pretty much is Dream Trawler and Kiora, Best of Sea God, and then it's Klothys with Ashiok, maybe Tessent Champion, but that's killable at least. This is probably in the next tier below Dream Trawler and Kiora, Best of Sea God, so we're going to take Klothys most definitely and try and draft red-green. Not going to guarantee it, but we are going to try and draft red-green. Okay, pick 2. If we're going to take a red or green card, it'd probably be Relentless Pursuit works really well with Klothys, but it's definitely not a second pick. So Tessent Petitioner is just awful. Like, it's a pick 9-10 standard card, really, and then you probably potentially not play it anyway. Rage Hound is okay, but not great with Klothys. But this is a clear Entrancing Lair, because this card's amazing and it's colourless, so it fits in the deck. Okay, so here we go. So if I'm forcing Klothys, if I'm forcing red-green, which part of me thinks I probably should because it's so good, then we're taking a green card because Nyxborn Brute is awful. So we're taking Kyriatid, Moss Viper, or Omen of the Hunt. If I was going to do that, I'd probably take Omen of the Hunt to have the chance to splash, and it gets a card in the graveyard quite easily for Klothys. At the beginning of your pre-comment main phrase, exile target from graveyard. If it was a land card, add red or green. Otherwise, gain 2 life and deal 2 damage. Yes, you want to just get rid of other things other than lands. However, I'm not going to force Klothys in this particular situation because one with the stars is decent removal. Not premium removal, but decent removal, so I'm going to take that in case we end up with blue being an open colour. Okay, so now the Inevitable End, which is decent removal, but then we are talking again a long way away from Klothys then. If I want to stick with Klothys, it's the same as last time really. There's 3 picks, neither of them that good. And I'd probably be taking Tessent Training, or maybe Omen of the Hunt, but we don't have any creatures yet, so Tessent Training doesn't look that good. If I'm not gonna, I mean, the best card in the pack is Laguna Band Storyteller or Inevitable End, neither of which go with my current picks. So, I suppose blue is the next best choice. Then you probably take Brine Giant or Memory Drain, so probably Brine Giant. I think it's got to be a black or a white card here and stay open. I'm not going to miss these particularly. Maybe it's Tessent Training, but I think the pick here is removal. Okay, again, no green or red cards at all. I would take Oread of Mountain's Blaze, but it's not fantastic. The best card in the pack is Slaughter Priest of Mogith, which I suppose does have 1 red and 1 black, so we could go red-green splash black or red-black splash green. So that is an option. Summon Pegasus is decent, but I don't rate it as highly as others do. I think it's going to be a Slaughter Priest here. Wow. Okay, well this tells me that black is open. Thrill of Possibility is good with Klothys. But it's got to be a black. This is going to be a black card definitely. Omen of the Dead is pretty good card. Rage Guard Berserker is playable. Agonizer Remorse is okay to good. an Elspeth's Nightmare is exceptional, so we will be taking that. Okay, so we want to be red, black, splash green here, or red, green. Could we be green, black, splash red? Not really. I could just not play Klothys at all, obviously, but it is so good. So we've got 2 removal spells in black, a good creature. We could take Impending Doom and lead towards quite an aggressive red-black deck. I mean, this isn't aggressive and this isn't aggressive, so maybe not. Omen of the Dead works well with Slaughter Priest. Can get back Klothys if there's been a disaster and Klothys has died somehow. Could also take Skull of Gravedancer as a 2-drop in case we do play green. Could still be red-green or black-green. I think the choice here... or enchantment, so you can sacrifice Impending Doom to Slaughter Priest, which is nice. Wow, what about him putting Impending Doom on their creature, forcing it to attack, then sacrificing the Impending Doom and killing it with Slaughter Priest? That's crazy. The question is, am I most likely to play black here because these are good removal spells, or am I most likely to play green because Klothys is a boss? I'm gonna take Skull of Gravedancer and try and get Klothys played. Okay, black is just so open. Yeah, this is a... I do like Mirror Shield, but this is a Lampard Death Visual pick. I'm not going to play black. I'm not going to play either of these 2 red cards. We're taking Soul Reaper. This does get me into playing Klothys. I'm not going to miss either of these 2 particularly. Both good cards here. Maybe I'm black-green splash red, but I've already got 3 sacrifice outlets, which does make me want to play red-black sacrifice a little bit, but then Funeral Rites isn't great in that anyway. So we'll take Omen of the Hunt. Omen of the Hunt. I'd probably rather take the Harpy here. And Rage Scar Berserker. Oh, it's messing me up here. So here's a Grey Merchant of Ashpodel. Are we just a black-red deck? Maybe splashing a forest for Klothys? Is that where I'm meant to be here? Could be black-green. Splash this red would be a lot easier. But then we're not as aggressive then. I think we're definitely playing black now, I think. So we'll take Grey Merchant. Okay, so white cards aren't a possibility. Blue cards aren't either. Red cards in this pack are rubbish. Green card, I would not play any of them either, really. So I've got rid of all the colours other than black. So this is an Aspect of Lamprey, or it's a Treacherous Blessing. Now, I can sacrifice Treacherous Blessing to Slaughter Priest of Mogis. Any other ways I can get rid of Treacherous Blessing? No. Okay, so I could take Treacherous Blessing, but it is risky. Minions Return is exceptional on Grey Merchant. I'm going to take Treacherous Blessing here, and no, I'm not guaranteed to play it. Okay, I like Slaughter Priest, but this is an easy final death. Wow, we're definitely right to go black, I think. Black seems very open. We could be a mono black deck here in all seriousness. Okay, a decision again. So, if I'm black, green, splash red, I want Caryatid. If I want to play Klothys, that's what I want to be. If I'm just black, red, sacrifice, Blood Aspirant is good, as is Discordant Piper. What are our payoffs for sacrificing creatures? Slaughter Priest. It's probably it. Does this sacrifice enchantments? It does. This is a way of getting rid of Treacherous Blessing. The only reason to play green so far is, I suppose, obviously Klothys, but there's also Varika Spawn, which is good with Omen of the Hunt and Relentless Pursuit. I don't know really. I could be mainly black, splash red and splash green, but I don't really know if that's a good idea. This being a red-green card in basically a black devotion deck is probably not good. I'm going to take the Piper because it works in black-red sacrifice anyway. Devotion for Grey Merchant. I'm not taking blue or white cards. All the red cards suck, so it's whether it's Traveller's Amulet or Nyxborn Marauder. Nyxborn Marauder, I've already got a decent amount of playables. I'm only pack 2, pick 6, so there's a good chance I won't play Nyxborn Marauder. I could cut black, which would be potentially a good idea. I'm going to take this in case I play it, because I don't know if cutting colours really works on Arena. Really good in black-red sacrifice. Only card here I'd play is Temple Thief. Definitely play Omen of the Dead. Would play Minions Return to get back Grey Merchant. Only card I'd play is Nyxborn Marauder. Wouldn't play any of these. Potentially would play Infuriate. Wouldn't play Nyxborn Brute. Shatter the Sky is not an option. We're looking more. Right, let's have a look. I'm essentially black devotion. It's whether I want to splash for this. So there's no black cards in this pack. So I'm either taking Voracious Typhon to try and go black green, which doesn't look like it's happening. But that doesn't even help me get Klothys because I have to be red as well. I don't think I'm going to be black, green, and red because I've got my black is so good. I mean, the only devotion payoff I've got is Grey Merchant, but that Grey Merchant is an exceptional payoff. So I don't think I'm black, green, and red. So now it's whether I'm going to be black, red. All I've got is Infuriate, Slaughter Priest, and Final Flare. But this does allow me to sacrifice an enchantment, which is good with Treacherous Blessing. Not that I have to play Treacherous Blessing, but I think currently it's my only card that draws me cards. I think this pick is either Blood Aspirant or Omen of the Forge. Omen of the Forge is good with Slaughter Priest. But I think I want Blood Aspirant here. I mean, Elspeth's Nightmare. Oh, wow. Elspeth's Nightmare, Grey Merchant, and Iroas's Blessing. All cards I want. I think Grey Merchant is my finisher, and I'm going mono black. Or close to. Because Grey Merchant is just an exceptional finisher. Okay, we're not green anymore. We're not red. We're not green. We're not blue. We're not white. So we are Slaughter Priest or Scophos War Leader. Probably drop the Harpy now. Actually, not got that many 3-drops. They're all not many of them are creatures. Yeah, we're basically one of the main black cards that we can. That is a Hateful Eidolon. We've got nothing. Oh, we got Inevitable End, Minions Return. Inevitable End and Minions Return are only payoffs for Hateful Eidolon. But I think I'm taking it, and I think I'm looking at going mono black. Although second Blood Aspirant might change that. Aspect of Manticore might play, but probably not. Second Home of the Dead to get Grey Merchants back. Mogi's Favour to go with Hateful Eidolon. And an Aspect of Lamprey to go with Hateful Eidolon. Not playing either of these. I potentially should be mono black Devotion here. What am I getting out of the red cards? Infuriate, not much. Would be dropped. Would be cut anyway, even if I was red black. I think. Traveler's Amulet I'd probably cut as well. Klothys is definitely being cut. Aspect of Manticore is definitely being cut, even if I'm red black. So this is what I'd play if I was red black. If I was red black now, I would cut. I would cut a Nyxbor Marauder. I would cut maybe I would cut a, how many creatures I've got here? 15. If I was going to go red black, I'd need to make 3 cuts. I'd probably cut a Nyxbor Marauder, maybe a Rage Scar Berserker, and maybe Minions Return, or maybe Omen of the Dead. And obviously, if I was just going straight black, I'd cut the 4 red cards. And maybe play 16 lands. Tricky. Well, I'm not playing the games now, so I'm going to see what Reddit thinks here. So this is where I'll cut the video for now. Put it on Reddit, see what they think, and come back to it. So that's it for now. Okay. I put this on Reddit like I said I would. I'm about 20 hours. It's about 20 hours later than when I finished drafting the deck originally. Most people seem to think that running red is the right decision. A couple of people say not to, saying that Soul Reaper, Slaughter Priest even is the only decent red card. Although I like Blood Aspirant, so I would dispute that. But most people seem to think running red black is the right thing to do. We're pretty much in agreement, other than I think it was one person, that Minions Return shouldn't be in here. Someone said to drop Omen of the Dead and keep Minions Return, but I think Omen of the Dead is better because it stays around as something to sacrifice as well. The other options, although Minions Return does work with Hateful Eidolon, I suppose, but some people said Aspect of Lamprey. Some people said just to drop the whole Hateful Eidolon combo in general, because I've not got much to go with it. But I do have Mogi's Favour, I do have Inevitable End, an Aspect of Lamprey still in. So that's 3 ways to trigger it. And obviously I would have had Minions Return, but I'm not playing that now. I think we'll go for, I think I'll drop in a Nyxbor Marauder, even though it's works well with Grey Merchant, which is essentially my main win condition. But I still think dropping Nyxbor Marauder is right. And then my final pick that I said originally was Soul Reaper of Mogi, but nobody seemed to agree with that one. But I don't know what the actual agreement was with the last thing to drop. I think it was I actually don't know, so I'm going to drop a Soul Reaper because I've got enough sacrifice outlets already. that I'm not sure how good that's going to be, even though it does draw a card, which is nice. But I'm not blessed with a huge amount of creatures, so I'm not sure I want to be sacrificing them. So this is the deck. That's what we're going in with. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going to do well. No Klothys, obviously, which originally the plan was to force Klothys, but that didn't happen, so that's fine. But we do have a nice black-based with a bit of red deck here that I'm more than happy with, so hopefully we do well here. This is one of those decks that I definitely want at least 5 wins with, potentially want to go higher. We'll keep this. We've got Treacherous Blessing and Final Flare, which is one of our great combos. Draw 3 cards at the cost of 1 life and deal 5 damage. Very nice. Okay, opponent plays Traveller's Amulet. It's a good card to have in your open hand. It gives you something to do on turn 1. Yep. I think it's worth just Elspeth Nightmare in that while I can, and that gets me the ability to see his hand as quick as possible. You want to get Chapter 2 on Elspeth's Nightmare triggered as quick as possible to try and guarantee you hit something. So that's a more than acceptable target. Okay, Chance and Liar. I've played that so I can't destroy it, basically. Final Flare or Irosa's Blessing. We will get rid of Irosa's Blessing. Short on black mana here, which isn't great. He's got no creature, so getting this down is not great because I can't use Final Flare to kill anything at the moment. So I think I'm just going to play the Liar. I was considering dropping to 11/6 as my mana base because we're very strong black, and obviously I wish I did now because it's looking like that would have been more beneficial because we've got way too much red mana. There's nothing else to do here other than play Treacherous Blessing, so I'm going to play Treacherous Blessing. Draw 3. Hopefully get a Swamp, which we do. And then hopefully plays a creature soon that I can Final Flare. That's not really something I want to Final Flare particularly. Yeah. Okay, so that's not a great target for Final Flare. In fact, it's a pretty bad target for Final Flare. So I think I'm just going to take the 1 life here and drop for Reek's Spawn. This may cause him to use his Final Flare, or he may just tap down his own Rage Hound here. This may cause him to throw his Final Flare. Yeah, it does. Yep, that's fine, so I don't need to use my Final Flare because he's wasted his. That's good for me because Freak of Spawn is a good card to have in the graveyard. In fact, I'm already capable of casting it. In fact, I'm not got enough cards in the graveyard, even though I've got enough mana. Yeah, I have a Nyx Ball Marauder here. You can only assume he's going to tap down. But Nyx Ball Marauder is a good card to get down because of Grey Merchant. So although I'm losing a little bit of life here, Grey Merchant will get me minimum 2 life back when I play it anyway. And I've always got this Final Flare up if necessary. Yep. I just need him to play a decent sized creature really so that I can get this Treacherous Blessing off the battlefield. I don't want to keep taking a load of damage, but I'm also not going to waste my 5 damage kill spell on something that's not worth killing. So we're currently just sitting out hoping for a bigger creature. So here I can only assume he's going to get Dreadful Apathy. I suppose it's possible he gets Commanding Presence, yeah. Yeah, it says Commanding Presence. So all I'm going to do now is wait for him to try and stick that, and then Final Flare it. So we're going to play that. That leaves me another life. And then all I want to do is, when he tries to stick Commanding Presence on this, I want to Final Flare it. I could even wait till after he sticks it because it only gives it +2/+2, so Final Flare will still kill it. There's not much reason to do it in response. Other than I could still tap it down if I do it in response. So he's probably not going to go for the stick here because I can tap it down. Okay, so he has gone for it. So we get that Treacherous Blessing off the battlefield. Get plus 1/+1 counter on Blood Aspirin. And he doesn't get to use his Commanding Presence. I can imagine that this is scoopable for him now. Like, that could be the final straw, really. Yep, we'll play Hit the Eidolon. Oh no, we won't, because I can't then play Grey Merchant, so it's Grey Merchant here. And I think I've got this now because I've got another Grey Merchant in hand, a Pharika Spawn, removal, a way to draw cards. I think this is basically over, unfortunately, for our opponent. This has been a weird game because he's not really played anything. Yep. Have I got enough Pharika Spawn? I do. So we're playing Pharika Spawn here. Yep. 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 Unfortunately, our opponent. This is 100% game. Like, there's no way back from this. There is such a thing as overextending, but I'm going to play Hit Fly anyway. Yeah. Yep, I think that was a pretty streamlined win there. That's exactly what the deck wants to do. And it did it well. I think, like I said, I might be right going. Maybe not actually, because 10-7 is fine, because once I get one black, once I get one red, I have to get one red, basically. And I only need 2 black when it gets to turn 5, which is unlikely I'm going to get 4 red, 1 black very often. So I think maybe the 10-7 still fine. Even though I would like to go 11-6, because I do only need 1 red mana. But unfortunately we do need that 1 red mana, so we're going to keep it as 10-7 to try and guarantee getting it. This is not great. We've got nothing to play until turn 4. But let's just hope our opponent's not... Our opponent's a platinum. Let's hope our opponent is not a white aggro deck, which doesn't look like they are. Spinner. Okay, Discordant Piper is okay here. I may just use this Discordant Piper to chump twice. With the Piper and then with the goat that it drops. Not yet. Okay, that's much better. So now we can drop a Slaughter Priest. Attack with Piper. He missed a land drop there actually, so that's good to note. Warbriar Blessing, that's going to kill my Slaughter Priest. Yep. Yeah, there's not a 2/5, so that's actually quite difficult for me to kill. Okay, show them not to attack. I'm going to wait on Aspect of Lamprey, so I'm going to play Nyxball Marauder first. And Aspect of Lamprey is going to stick in this turn, I think, instead. Okay, so he does have Drag to the Underworld up now. Whoa, Palooka Notes. Okay, now that's going to be a tricky... That's a tricky position to be in. Yeah, so now I think I'll play Rage Scar Berserker. Getting some damage here. Yep. If he sends Blue Chronos in, we're going to block with... I don't know really. How much is it to escape? 6 other cards to escape. Okay, I do have Final Death in this deck, so... He can fight here. If he does fight... that will change what I want to do, I think. Wow. Okay. So I'm hit with a 6/6 and a 6/5 here. I'm tempted to take this out here, but yeah, I'm tempted to take this out here, but also it'll go back down to a 2/5 next turn, which is not as scary. But it does have the land animation ability, but it doesn't really have the mana for that. Maybe just take 6 here actually. But Pelupinos can fight me off whenever it likes, which is not great. I'm gonna play Blood Aspirant, which I assume he's gonna fight off. But a Lamprey, which is just getting 2 cards closer to bringing Pelupinos back, but I still think it's the right thing to do. Let's pursue, okay. So I'm tempted to swing with this, but obviously it's likely that Pelupinos will just block it. But if he does just block it with Pelupinos, Pelupinos becomes really quite small. So I could just send both of these in, and then I'll probably trade there and maybe kill that there. Yeah, I think I just want to send this in. If he eats it with Pelupinos, which he's probably going to do, then Pelupinos has a 2/2, which is much better. I don't get the lifelink off it, but now Pelupinos is only a 2/2. If he spends all his turn fighting off this, which he probably should do, because this can start pinging Pelupinos down. Then I'm okay with that. I don't know what he did there. Oh yeah, he did fight off the Blood Aspirant, yeah. I really need to stop drawing lands though, that's taking the mick a bit. Yeah, let's stay back here. He might fire off the Discordant Piper now, which would be fine. He's quite a way away from getting Pelupinos back, and that would stabilise my board a lot better. So I'd be happy if he fought off Discordant Piper here. Yeah. So now it's whether I want to trade here, or just chump, or even just take it. I'm going to take it for now. Yeah, one Marauder. Okay, Inevitable End. Right. Don't really want to put it on Pelupinos. He's just going to use a way to sacrifice Pelupinos then. He probably wants to sacrifice Pelupinos. So what I could do is put it on Destiny Spinner. I think the best place to put this is on Nyx Ball Marauder. And obviously the most likely answer now is they'll just sacrifice Nyx Ball Marauder. In which case, I'm kind of up on that exchange. I can't imagine he'll sacrifice anything else here, unless he really wants Blueprint in the graveyard here. I feel very far behind here, just purely on the fact that I've flooded. 8 lands is quite a lot to have at this stage, especially because I've only got 5. Yeah, I can't keep letting this happen, so I'm going to have to block this. I can't keep taking 4. Yeah, that's going to give him a good chance of getting Pelucranos back. Okay, well I can kill Pelucranos now with Mogeth's Favour. Oh, Omen of the Dead. So Rage Scarberg is the biggest one. Or it could be Slaughter Priest or Blood Aspirant. Might be the best choice. Not sure yet. I've got 8 mana. So I can't Mogeth's Favour and bring back. Thinking about I don't actually want Pelucranos to die now because he'll be able to cast it. So we're gonna Omen of the Dead. Right, in terms of what we're bringing back, Slaughter Priest can get through quite well with first strike damage. Alternatively, it's just a big creature, so Rage Scar Berserker seems like the best choice. The problem is that Pelucranos is going to come back and just eat whatever it is I get. The problem is I really need to draw Final Death. I think I'm going to go for Slaughter Priest. Yeah, so he's trying to kill this. Which can't do anything about, that's fine. I guess Pelucranos in his yard. It's not good for me at all. So Slaughter Priest can sacrifice creatures or enchantments. Okay, if he has a land here, then I assume I'm losing Rage Scar Berserker and Blood Aspirant here. We'll see. Yeah. Yes, yeah, so you can either bring Pelucranos back as a 12/12. It's probably the best play if he gets that's if he gets a land. Otherwise, he can bring it back with Binding of the Titans and play it again as a 6/6. Okay, there's a land. I can imagine we're seeing a 12/12 Pelucranos now. So basically, you need to top that Final Death, or this game is pretty much over. Yep. Okay, let's do it now. Come on, Final Death. We need you. Grey Merchant, Elspeth's Nightmare. Neither are going to help. I mean, Grey Merchant can draw me some cards. No, Grey Merchant can gain me 3 life, but I'm still going to die. Elspeth's Nightmare. These are 2 fantastic cards, but don't help me against Pelucranos. I'm sure I have a Final Death in here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. If I don't, I'm not really... I mean, Elspeth's Nightmare's not going to help me. I mean, I could kill Destiny Spinner, but I think it's too late for that. Because Pelucranos can just fight everything off and then attack. I just don't think either of these saves me. Grey Merchant gives me life for another turn, but then that doesn't really help me. Ugh. Yeah, Grey Merchant would have kept me alive for another turn. And what was the other one? Elspeth's Nightmare would have killed this, but neither of which are going to actually save me here, so... Yeah. I think I'm dead. Well, I am dead. Do I have Final Death in here? Looking at the picture I put up on Reddit, seeing if I actually do have Final Death in this deck. Yeah, got one Final Death in this deck, so that was basically, I had to dig for that, I think. It's the only card I think at this point that can do anything. All he's got to do here is fight off both my creatures and then attack, and he wins. Yeah. Wow. First strike doesn't even work for fights, does it? I'm just dead. I'm a bit pissed off, but I don't think I could play that much better. It's just when they drop Blue Knoth on turn 4, like, if you haven't got Final Death in your hand, you lose, don't you? I suppose in other colours you could have Dreadful Apathy, One with the Stars, Banishing Light, just basically anything that exiles a card. If you don't have it, you just lose when Blue Knoth is played, which is really silly, but that's this set for you. This set just has a lot, and I mean a lot, of busted rares. This is the set for. This is the most print set I've seen since I played this game, which is since Hour of Devastation. When I started, Hour of Devastation was my first set. I don't know which of these is better to play this early on. I'm going to go for Blood Aspirant. Most favourite Hateful Eidolon, which could get bounced here by looks of things. Yep. Annoying. Next turn I can Hateful Eidolon and Mogi's favourite up again. Yeah, there's a counter spell there. So we'll lead with Hateful Eidolon. That's that stick. So we'll slaughter. Might as well should attack first. We'll go with Slaughter Priest. I'll have the hunt, so it doesn't have the counter spell. It's going to get another blue mana. Yep. Yep. So I can't Mogi's favour yet. So first point of call is Aspect of Lamprey, the Slaughter Priest. Make him discard 2. And then I'm not ready for attacks yet. You can eat anything I attack with. Next turn I attack with Slaughter Priest and he won't be able to block it. I just growth. Wow. 4/6. So again, I need Final Death. Again, it's a Final Death or nothing for me here. I could do the Blood Aspirant one because it stops me being able to block, and then I can get through for 2, 3, 4, 5. Alternatively, I can just attack with Slaughter Priest, and he can't block it either because I can just kill him if he does. Alternative attack with everything other than maybe Blood Aspirant. Then I can sacrifice whichever one he blocks, which will probably be Hateful Eidolon. Get through for 4, 5, 6. So I'm either stopping it from blocking and swinging for 5, or I'm swinging with everything and sacrificing the Hateful Eidolon and getting through for 6. So I'd rather sacrifice this and get through with everything. You can't block now, can it? Nope. Yeah, I forgot that a lot of people would get the +2/+0. So actually I've got lethal next turn now. I don't even care that he's got a massive blocker because I can stop it from blocking. Yep. I can't do it twice, so he is... Yep, so he's going to be able to block now, just not with the soul cracking. He gains 2 life as well. This is not going well. Right, fuck off giving me land. Okay, so I've sacrificed this. Stop this from blocking. Sacrifice this. That goes up to a 4/2. I can sacrifice a goat that it drops. So kill anything it blocks with. Okay, we have to do that. Yep. That allows me to use Mogan's Favour. Which looks like put on Hateful Eidolon, it isn't going to get through anyway. It's just going to get blocked by the Nexus Wardens. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, piss off. I was doing it. If I wasn't doing anything, I'd understand, but I was clearly doing it. Fuck off. That's just bollocks. I probably should have got the extra 2 damage in there. That's just stupid. I was clearly doing it. Fuck's sake. So the plan was to attack with both. If he blocks with Nexus Wardens on the Hateful Eidolon, which he probably should, I can sacrifice the Mogi's Favour, and then they just blank, and this eats this. No, fantastic. I'm fucking fuming. Like, how silly. If I wasn't clicking buttons and clearly going through it, like, it should stop when you're actually going through it. Yep, he's not going in yet. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm gonna have to do this because it's just the only way we're getting any damage through at all. Right. So I need to attack first. See what happens. Yeah, that's the way I thought it fought last time. It's going to give me 1 less damage with Grey Merchant, but it keeps Hateful Eidolon alive. In fact, it keeps both of them alive. So sacrifice the Mogi's Favour. Okay. Yeah. Really struggling here. I do have Final Death somewhere in this deck, and it's not there. So my Blood Aspen's pretty big, I just still can't get through. If I don't sacrifice something, then I can't attack because of this, but I don't know if I can attack this turn anyway. Well, I can actually, because the Slaughter Priest is safe, but I do have to sacrifice something to be able to do that. So I'm going to have to sacrifice Lampad, then the Slaughter Priest can get through, but then I'm going to have to sacrifice something else, probably the Eidolon. I think I'm just going to take my 3 damage here. Only 5 damage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Grey Merchant comes in as well. Jesus. So if I can top deck Grey Merchant now, I can win. Look. It's not much of an ask, really, is it? Come on, Grey Merchant. Okay, so if I do this pre-combat, I can take out the Forerunner. So in order to be attacking, I have to kill this to stop that from blocking. So that taps that down and kills this. Then I only have this card to attack with. So I'd only be able to attack with Slaughter Priest then. And I would then have to sacrifice the Eidolon. Oh, here we fucking go again. Sorry, I have to think about my combat steps. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'll just pass because I don't have time to think. Oh, I can't because this gets trampled because of the Forerunner. Yep, so I'm dead to that. But I'm going to get rid of the trample by killing that. Yeah, now we are well fucked. Okay, he's got no blockers. The trample damage doesn't come through. If he's got nothing in his hand, have we got him? So attack with everything. He has to block these two. I don't think I'm far away from lethal. Let's put this on the Eidolon. Wait, no, we want to put it on Gary. Because now I'm pretty sure he has to block these guys to guarantee he stays alive, leaving Hateful Eidolon to get through. But Hateful Eidolon also needs to be back to block this. Could also have tapped this down actually to kill Voracious Typhon. To stop Voracious Typhon from blocking. That would have made my attacks considerably more favourable, would it? Because then it would only have had 2 blockers, so I would have sent these 2 in. And they both would have killed whatever blocked them. I think Italians, I think we have to keep this back, at least one thing back to block this Kraken. Yeah. So I don't know if I really want the Typhon to die because they'll bring it back. So my options here are I could sacrifice this That to the grey this to the grey merchant. That'll keep this alive and not kill the Typhon. I think we want to do that. So I want to sacrifice Mogi's Favour. I could sacrifice the grey merchant, but I don't know if that helps. He's going to die anyway. So sacrifice Mogi's Favour. That keeps this alive. Just time, I think, stopping me from being able to think is really annoying me. Yeah, and then I suppose just put Mogi's Favour on the Eidolon? No? Oh, well, I got two things in the graveyard. Okay. So any bounce or removal spell here and I'm just dead. Another Shoal Kraken. So it attacks with, it won't attack with both because, yeah, so obviously I've got to chump it. Game 1. Woo. They're the Temple Thief. Right, so that's none of them are enchantment creatures, unfortunately, so Temple Thief can't get through. I can force. I can't force a double trade here. So I want to play Temple Thief. I want to play Mogi's Favour, but I'm not sure on what. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Oh, it's really getting pissed off at this. This is getting silly. You can actually kill this with your double blocks. Yeah, so he wants a bigger Typhon. Fine. Put on that because I'm gonna jump with Temple Thief anyway. At this point, is it just infinity? So it's got enough for the Typhon. So I gather he's going to be bringing that back. Yep, there's a 7/7. I don't think he's got attacks. I mean, I have to block it, so I suppose he does have attacks. None of these are enchantment creatures, so Temple Thief is literally just a 2/2. Yeah, and I might as well sacrifice it, because it gives a +1/+1 counter to Blood Front. Five, 6, 7, 8. You need 6 to bring out, so I need only 1. Okay, so I play free to spawn. No attacks this turn. If I send this in, it just dies. If I tap this to tap that down and send this in, then he's got 2 attackers next turn, but that's okay. So I could tap this down, sacrificing Moki's favour. No, it doesn't get me through because I have to sacrifice something else to keep it alive. I don't think I've got attacks. In which case, all I need to do on end step, or no, on blockers, block with Freak Sport and sacrifice it. Oh shit. Yeah, so he's hitting my Blood Aspirant. It also draws him a card. This is a disaster. Where the fuck is Final Death? Oh yeah, that can resolve, yeah. Oh, he does it twice. Jesus Christ. Can I deck him? No, not really. Right, so now he's fighting this. So can I sacrifice a creature or enchantment? No, I don't think there's anything useful I can do here. Just dies. Oh. Doesn't get trampled, does it? Yeah. There's no benefit to sacrificing now, is there? Treacherous Blessing. Okay. Land? So I'm going to run out of creatures here. But he's not going to sacrifice that. So he's going to lose one creature. Okay. So I feel like I've got the long game now. Before this dies, I'll sacrifice the Blessing. Okay, so I should have the long game now. If this is a land, I need this to be a land. Land. I'll do this now. Okay, so I've blocked. Okay, so we're safe. I can bring Pharika's Spawn in now. Bring Pharika's Spawn back. And play Nyx Spawn Marauder. Okay, so this is Pharika's Spawn. I'll have to sacrifice probably the Shoal Kraken. Oh, okay, the Typhon because he can bring it back. I can also play Nyx Spawn Marauder. Okay, so I've got blocks again. Now I have to sacrifice the Shoal Kraken. So he's got one creature that he's going to refuse to sacrifice, I would think. If he attacks here, don't have enough to bring back Pharika Spawn. He's got 7 cards in his graveyard, so he's only got a couple more activations of that. But he's going to have to keep playing it just so he doesn't have to sacrifice his own guy. Don't want Pharika Spawn to die here. I haven't got attack, so I don't think it matters. Just want it to die in case I can bring it back, because if I draw Final Death. Where is Final Death? In here? I'll answer that for you. It is in here. Sorry, buds. I'm getting aggravated. I'm getting aggravated at not having a Final Death. Okay, so he sacks that. He's just looking for an answer now. This is going to be a close game now. I've stalled it as long as I possibly could. Where is Final Death? I mean, Inevitable End has been a good answer here. He potentially should have sacked his big guy straight away and gone for the... Have I got him? Maybe you should have sacked the big guy as soon as I put Inevitable End on it and fought with the rest of the cards he's got. So I can cast Focus Spawn. So... if this resolves, which it should do because he's got no mana, have I done it? Yes, because then he has to sacrifice one of the creatures. Then it is upkeep, he has to sacrifice the big Kraken. Oh, what a ridiculous game. Treacherous Blessing OP. Because it got me cards I could put in the graveyard for Eco Spawn. Wow. Okay. 2 and 1. What's my battery looking like? Good enough. I need to do some work. It's 9. Aboaku. Not a great opening hand. I can assume if I get Maya's Grafted here really early on, I could be in trouble. Okay, white mana. It's not quite as scary. Banishing Light. Oh, there's your black mana. Blood Aspirant. Hero's Pilgrim, yeah, so he's going to go get his Banishing Light. Dreadful Apathy. Don't want to play Freaker Spawn here then because I don't want Freaker Spawn to be exiled. So I'll play the Lamb Prey. Maybe I should have put it on Eidolon because I'm guaranteed. I don't know, because he still could exile Eidolon, but I don't think he's going to. I might just slam Grey Merchant here for 4 Drain. It's quite aggressive, but depending on if I draw any more black cards. So you've got to discard 2. Dreadful Apathy and Venomous High. They're the worst 2 cards in his hand. The worst 2 cards in this guy's hand are Dreadful Apathy and Venomous Hierophant. What on earth has this guy got in his hand? Playing Esper, so I don't know what. Is there a bomb I could be slammed here? Hopefully not Dream Trawler or Kiora Bessa Sea God. Yeah, can't really do about that at the moment. Okay, so there's Bind Apathy. Which makes me want to play Freaker Spawn, but I'm guessing that's another one. You can't Bind Apathy. I'm just going to slam Grey Merchant, like I said. Ready for 4. Four cards in hand. Final Death could be here. Unless he just got barely any creatures, so he had to keep Soul Reaper. But even then, the chances of Dreadful Apathy being the worst card in your hand seem really slim. Okay, so I could sacrifice the Lampard to stop this from blocking and get damage in, but that seems really aggressive. I'm going to be countered here, aren't I? Yeah, if he puts Soul Reaper under it, I can use Blood Aspirant's ability to finish it off. Didn't guess he's realised. I could do it as sacrifice for Rika Spawn to stop it from being Final Death, but oh, I've got no mana. Got no mana for it. Oh dear. Sometimes I just don't think. Oh, closer to Dream Trawler and Kiora. If both Kiora Beth C got it just taps everything down. I've got nothing in my hand. It's just over. God, stupid. The fact that he discarded these does make me scared. Yeah. Oh, I can't even own it back. What I can do though is send Grey Merchant in again. Get through, and then sacrifice Grey Merchant. Omen of the Dead. Bring it back to hand, and then end turn on that. Altar of the Pantheon. One away from Kiora. This is definitely a Kiora Best of Sea God or a Dream Trawler deck. He's just not done anything, and now he's just ramping. Now he's trying to fix for it as well. Bit annoying. I suppose I'll sacrifice it. Draws me a card, I believe. Final Death, okay. So that doesn't stick now. Right. Maybe one of the good actually leaves me a life off Grey Merchant, doesn't it? Yeah, probably not the best thing to do. Hey ho, so I could slam Grey Merchant here to drain for 4. Yep. Happy with that. And here comes Kiora Bess the Dream Trawler. Definitely getting one of them slammed on me here. He's got the mana for both. There's Dream Trawler. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4. Can drain for 4, which is not quite enough, obviously. Okay. Do I have an answer to Dream Trawler in my deck? I do not have an answer to Dream Trawler in my deck. So if I tap it down on his turn, that means it won't be untapped on my turn when I attack. So I think that's what I need to do. So we pass here. Yeah, so it discards. That taps it down, so we can't gain any life. This doesn't gain him any life either, because it's not a legendary. Assuming he's holding a counter spell. Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything at instant speed again. I'm not going to be able to land Inevitable End on here. Do I have Enchanting Liar in this deck? I think I do. Do we try and draw Enchanting Liar? Is that the new plan? Is he getting what, 5? I'm gonna get him 5 life and draw cards here. Once he does that, I'm just out of it, aren't I? Can't race. Ah, stupid card. Yeah. Okay. And I could be sending a Grey Merchant in there, but it's just gonna get blocked. Yeah. Yeah. And we can't stop it. Meh. 5 lifelink. Got the Liar, but he's got too many cards in his hand. Yeah. Yep. Moggy's Favour. I mean, I can try and fight this, I suppose, but it seems kind of pointless. Moggy's Favour, Hateful Eidolon. Who blocks it? I'm guaranteed a draw. I think I have Enchanting Liar in this deck. If I don't have an out, I don't think. But I don't know if I do or not. I thought I did. Yeah, I do. So I do have Enchanting Liar in this deck. I should have done this first and sacked the thing, but never mind. Yeah, I'll just say with 3 life. Okay, so this is my hand. I'm passing to you. Hopefully he sacrifices Soulreaper of Mogis. And that draws me a card. Yep, good. So I draw a card here. It's not Enchanting Liar. Yeah. Shatter the Sky? What? So that's Grey Merchant or Soul Reaper. Okay. Fuck's sake. Yeah. I could just drain for 1 here. In response, but then I can't sacrifice the Blessing, but I can do that on my own turn. Yeah, we'll sack it. sacrifice a blessing on my own turn. And then non-creature spells cost more, and then return something from the graveyard, which is gonna be Hierophant. Let's have a look. Yeah. I don't even think I have any flyers in this deck. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. And all of a sudden my 35 life to his 4 life doesn't look so good. And you're too late, friend. I could cast it. I mean, I want to get rid of this, but I could just take the 2 life damage here, because I gain it back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Fucking hell. Well, can we still do this? You can hit me for 5 lifelink, then I can drain him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not gonna make it. No good attacks either. Nothing can get through properly. What I might be able to do is attack next turn, get some of the guys through, then sacrifice the other ones. I might be able to do this next turn without even killing Dream Trawler. So I can't cast the Transcendent Liar now, basically. Well, I can, but I might not be able to tap it down if I can. Yeah, so we're going to take 5 here. So he's going to be back up at 10. I don't know, if he can't play enough blockers here, which he probably can because he's got 6 cards in hand. If he can't play enough blockers here, then I can probably stop him with Lampad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got no other Grey Merchants. That would be an amazing way to finish. Yeah, he's going to kill the Lampard. No! I do have an Omen of the Dead. I don't know if that'll be enough now, but yeah, that's a good move. Fuck. Omen of the Dead. Wow. It's got his own Omen of the Dead. I don't know what that's getting back. Soul Reaper. She can't cast yet. Oh, I can because of Altar. Right, so I'd only get 2 guys through. Oh, fuck off. I know it's been a while since I've drawn a land, but still fuck off. The Grey Merchants don't get through, but I'm not going to block with them. It's now or never, I think. Yeah, it has to block Soul Reaper because otherwise I can just finish him. Yeah, so now we Soul Reaper, start the Blessing. I'm gonna race. That's what we've decided here, we're racing. I think Vladim's gonna get him some life here. We're going for this race. Fuck off. Seriously, just fuck off. What land? Fuck off. I mean, I've actually got that many lands. I've only got 9. Have I binned any? No. Yeah, so to be fair, 8 of my 15 cards are lands, so I'm likely to draw lands now. We're not gonna do it. It's so hard to beat Dream Trawler. can't do it. Leave me alone, Dream Trawler. 15, he's not even going to deck. Yep. Heliod Pilgrim. Okay. So we've got Dreadful Apathy. What can I do, eh? What can I do? Oh, he doesn't have anything. Oh, he messed it up. Oh, he messed it up. Can we still get attacks through to win? Not really. Can't do anything against Dream Trawler on 12 life. Jesus Christ. Hero of the Pride, yeah, that blocks. Stop giving me lands! I think it's time to just jam though. I don't need blockers, otherwise he's just going to hit me on the crack back, isn't he? Maybe just these two. I can't bother thinking, I'm too annoyed. Yeah, I'll happily kill the next Born Courser. I'm killing these creatures, I just can't win. It's not really possible to beat a Dream Trawler without one of the set responses. Aspect, Omen. Yep. Oh, when I hit him for 10, or was it 12? I think it was 10. I had a window and I was like, I thought I had a chance, and then, nah. Well, it just pisses me off that I know I've got Entrancing Liar here, and it's just, where is it? What, like, where are you? Why can I not draw the cards I need? Like, I'm not saying like I want a perfect draw every game, but I've had to wait on Final Death for so long in most games, and now I have to wait on Entrancing Liar for absolutely ages. In fact, I've not. No, great. I've not had Entrancing Liar all day, I don't think. Gather Grey Merchant's gone here, yeah. That does actually lower the clock by a turn. Yeah. Yeah. So we can exile, I don't know, Inevitable End, maybe? Yep. Fuck off. Well, I mean, there's no point, is there? Because he just won't block. It just doesn't block, and then takes 6 and just laughs at me if it gains that much back. Get 8 through almost. Fucking stupid. What a fucking stupid card. I could have killed the Harvey, I suppose. Give myself an extra turn. Yeah, but you know I want Enchanting Liar. Why are you doing this? Just give me Enchanting Liar. Deny the divine. Deny the divine. Yeah. Woo. Put it on. Don't even know what it doesn't even matter. I can't attack because there's no point. Like, basically, how many outs to a Dream Trawler can you have in your deck? I mean, I've got one. That's probably better than most people. Like, where is it? 8 cards left. He's got 6 cards in his hand though, so even if I could tap down Dream Trawler, he's got 6 cards in his hand. So what am I gonna do? Oh no, I'm actually just dead. He just kills me on the spot. Fuck off! Doesn't matter anyway, because Lampard just kills me. I have it out. I have a solution to it in my deck. It's not like I'm drafted against Dream Trawler. It's not like I've no hope against Dream Trawler. I've drafted an answer. Buddy, what are you doing? Have someone killed yourself? Let's try not messing around with big cages, shall we? I understand you're extremely thick, but when things are like 6 foot and weigh about 40 kilos, maybe not like 20 kilos, why do you bother? Why are you fighting with them? But you've done that. You have to mess around, don't you? How am I 2 and 2 with this deck? Mess around, don't you? I need to do some work, buddy, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Right, I'm gonna play this game. You don't kill yourself. Oh, 3 red mana. Fucking great. Do I dish Mogi's favour here? But I mean, I can keep sacrificing it to Blood Aspirant, but costs 5 mana. And cards in my graveyard, so maybe just sack Mogi's favour off here. In case I draw over mana. Could even potentially an argument for ditching a swamp there, but I want to be able to cast as much in my hand as possible. Hello. Oops. Hey. Maybe definitely should have ditched a swamp now. Hello, buddy boo boo. You're so stupid. Yeah, so he played one of the only cards I cannot Elspeth's Nightmare, so that's slightly annoying. tempted to run it out anyway because it kills. I can kill the Underworld Rage Hand with it by sacrificing it. Oh no, because I don't. Yeah. No, I don't think I run that out here. I think that would be silly. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this. Oh dearie me. Oh, I put the wrong card. Fuck. Yep. I meant to play Nyx Ball Marauder because it trades with one of the chained. Never mind. So I was going to play on Dilt. Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck? What is this? What am I meant to do? Obviously not. I'm just dead. These things have trample. I just want a nice game. Poof. Poof. Go on. Cast something. Just kill me for fuck's sake. 5. Oh dear. Oh, I can't even see. Fuck off! Nothing is working for me. Do. Oh great. Who runs Underworld Fires? Who runs Underworld Fires in their deck? Ox of Agonis and 2 Nihilist Forerunner. I think I've just lost. Can you bring this back already? Next, I'll tell you the card. Yep, so next time he brings this back, that can attack, and there's no point bothering with 5. Not one card in his graveyard anyway. Land! Fantastic! That's what I wanted. I wanted to draw lands. Really helpful. Yay! Draws a land and gets the trample, I think I die. Oh, fuck. I'm still technically not dead. Oh, yes I am. Well, that was a tilted draft. Yeah. Not really what I needed today, but never mind. I don't know if I'm going to watch this one back at all, because it can't be asked. I don't know what I did wrong there at all. Maybe if anyone watches this, they'll be able to tell me. But that was just a complete and utter disaster. So I'm out of here. Where am I gold for still? Absolutely ridiculous. I think I've gone down. I lost a pip, I think. How awful!